Hi there, in this video I'm going to share with you how you can sound more professional as a singer by using a more professional sounding vibrato that gives you more control that you can use in any style of singing anytime you like. Before we dive in, remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you catch all of my future videos and don't miss any. Now, I have hundreds of videos on this channel and there is something for you, so make sure that you subscribe because I don't want you to miss anything. There are a few ways of singing vibrato, and what I'm going to share with you in this video is my favorite. Now, through lots of study and experimentation, I found that this is the best, most effective way of singing vibrato that you can use in any part of your voice for any style of singing. Now, what a lot of people do with vibrato is that they are not using the right vocal techniques in the first place, and even if they are, they tend to rely on vibrato to make their singing sound good rather than an embellishment and an enhancement of singing that's already good. So what we don't want to be doing is using vibrato to cover up mistakes and to mask bad technique and bad singing. Now, whenever I come across a new singer or someone who has picked up bad habits along the way, even if they've been singing for a long time, is that most people are producing vibrato in their throat. Now, vibrato should be a controlled wobble in the voice that goes between two pitches. And as I said, there are a few ways of doing this. Now, if you do it in your throat, A, you don't have much control over it. B, it's going to fatigue your voice because you're going to be using your throat muscles when you actually want your throat muscles to be relaxed. And C, it tends to be quite a fast vibrato. So if you do this for a long time, you're going to end up sounding like a goat. Or a sheep, and it doesn't sound very pleasant. It doesn't feel pleasant. That actually makes me feel a bit nauseous. And so when you sing vibrato in the right way, you're going to be able to turn it off and on so that you can add it as an embellishment rather than it being there all the time and you not having control of it. Now, even if you wanted to sing with vibrato all the time, for example, if you were a classical singer, actually the way that I'm going to teach you is the way that classical singers sing vibrato. I did classical for 3 years. My singing teacher at that time was a classical singer. She'd been with the Welsh National Opera for most of her career. But when we do it properly, you can translate it to any style and you can turn it on and off at any time. It just so happens that last night I watched a film called Respect. It was a biopic about Aretha Franklin's life. Now, Aretha Franklin is one of my very, very favorite singers. If you're a younger person or don't know about soul singing, or you just haven't heard of Aretha Franklin, go and look her up. She's an amazing singer. I would imagine that most people coming to this channel will have heard of her. Now, in one of the scenes, she's in church, she's preparing for a gospel album, which she records with the gospel choir from her church. And what she actually says is, she kind of tells them off because they're adding too much vibrato. She says, you've got nowhere to go. You want tension, so that's holding a straight note, and then the release of the beautiful vibrato. So rather than the whole time, you want to be able to hold a straight note, and then add vibrato at will. Then when you come to sing, you can create a beautiful vibrato. So singers like Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Sia, Jessie J, Kelly Clarkson, Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, they all have very, very, very good vocal control and very good control of their vibrato. They can sing good, strong, straight notes when they want to and add beautiful vibrato when they want. So, which would you prefer? Always having to sing it or not having control, or having the choice and having more control over the way your voice sounds? If you are serious about singing, I recommend taking my free 5-day singing course. You'll find that either in the pinned comment or in the description. All you need to do is click where it says more, and you'll find lots of information in the description box there. Go to where it says free 5-day singing course, click the link and pop your details in, and I'll send that directly to your inbox. If it doesn't come to your inbox within a couple of hours, just check your spam and junk mail, make sure that you make me a contact, and you'll be able to receive that. I'm going to share with you, as I said, my favourite exercise for starting to sing vibrato and for maintaining a good, strong vibrato that you can control. Think of the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. He sings, ah, ah. And it's kind of how people used to sing. It's kind of how the crooners used to sing in like the 40s, 50s and 60s. It's an exaggerated diaphragmatic vibrato. And your diaphragm is just about here, just where your ribs part. And if you cough, you can feel it. And you can feel it when you cough, and you can feel it when you laugh. So we're going to do a couple of exercises, to strengthen our diaphragm, and so that when you come to practice vibrato, diaphragmatic vibrato, it's going to feel easier. So we're going to sing So that exercise shows you the importance of listening to the exercise. I'm going to do it again. So we're not singing when are you going to breathe, right? Breathe. 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 And then we can come back down. Here we go for real. 5, 6, 7, and. There's a nice minor at the end for. Okay, so for those of you with slightly higher or mid-range voices, we're going to start here. 5, 6, 7, and. Whoa. You should feel it at the end of that. So making sure you're not using your throat, you're not using your shoulders. It's just your diaphragm where you feel that laughter when you laugh. So for those of us with higher voices, and my G major scale. Laugh it off. Oh, well done. Oh, I can really feel it there. Now, so if your diaphragm is aching, if you can feel it after those exercises, hopefully if you were following along, then you did those higher exercises in your own octave. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. So when we come to do the vibrato exercise, you're going to find it much easier to find your diaphragm, and it's going to get strong much more quickly than if you don't do these diaphragm strengthening exercises. If you've been singing for a while and you'd like to take singing lessons with me, all you need to do is book yourself in for a consultation. Go to the description box where you'll see where it says book a singing consultation. Click that link there, book yourself in. We'll spend about 30 minutes together. We'll have a chat about where you are with your singing now, where you'd like to be, any challenges and issues you're facing with your voice and with your singing. I'll have a listen to you sing, I'll give you some feedback and let you know how I can help you. And if it's the right fit, we could be working together in just a couple of weeks. So, we're gonna sing. So eventually, you'll be able to sing. We'll start slowly and build up. 5, 6, 7, and. Keep going. I find it really hard not to smile when I'm making videos. Keep that crying feeling. Last one. I trust this has helped you to understand how to sound more professional by adding a more professional sounding vibrato to your singing. You're going to have more control if you use vibrato in this way. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay hydrated. Ciao!